Scooby-Doo! Dinny, come in. Greetings and welcome to Ask the Mizzou Playboy with the Glasses. How many Scooby Snacks does Scooby devour in one day? That's a very good question. And the answer is, it's a fucking rhetorical one. It's like fucking asking me, how many licks does it take to get to my center of the Tootsie Pop? The answer's fucking obvious. It's 5. Now, as far as this question goes, how many Scooby Snacks does Scooby devour in one day? A bazillion of them. You know what? Screw that. Let's go infinity, because he has an endless amount of Scooby Snacks. Because without eating the Scooby Snacks, he's as cowardly as Courage. That's right. Courage always is a coward, yet he manages to somehow save the day. That's pretty much the same for Scooby. Except he can actually do something, provided he has Scooby Snacks. Hey Scooby, do you want a Scooby Snack? Scooby-Doo! Hey, wait a minute, how the fuck did Scooby get in here? I thought it was Mr. Woodchuck, whom I killed. Yeah, funny story, Commander Zaner. I forgot to mention this. Scooby now lives in there. Well, at least it's better than Mr. Woodchuck. Woodchuck. I thought I killed you. All right, I'll kill Mr. Woodchuck. Hold on, folks. Oh, Woodchuck. Woodchuck. Hey, Scooby, eat the remains. That's your snack. Ruby-dooby-doo. I think we finally have seen the last of Mr. Woodchuck. And I seriously mean it. With guacamole. Yes. So from now on, Scooby-Doo will be in the closet. Isn't that right, Scooby? Ruby-dooby-doo! Why is Mystery Inc. always called meddling kids by the bad guy when they're clearly teenagers? Because the bad guys that those meddling kids keep catching are senior citizens, and they view anything way younger than them as kids, even teenagers. Meaning that if I were to walk by an old man one day, though I highly doubt it, unless it's Hugh Hefner, he would probably recognize me, and regardless of my age, you'll see that I'm pretty young, so he'll be like, "Hey, Sonny, how's it going, kid?" "I'm 23, you fool." "Oh, by the way, I have a successful YouTube empire. How about you?" "I'm living the senior citizen life." It's probably how it would go. But yeah, they're called meddling kids because, well, senior citizens are the bad guys. However, I totally get that point. Except Mystery Inc. is a bunch of teenagers. I totally know that. Except they are a bunch of meddling kids because they keep fucking saving the fucking day. That should be Batman's job! You wanna know why? Because I'm Batman! Hey, wait a second. I'm Batman because I'm Batman! And what does that make me, Mama? Really, I thought we went over this in Commander Zaner's last review when we were talking about this bullshit. You're nothing! Hell, you're not even Robin. We'll make you Hobo Man. Because I'm Hobo Man in my man! Okay, now you completely fucked it up, Willie. Thanks a lot! Will Fred and Daphne ever break up? Oh, but you didn't hear the good news? They are broken up! They were on again and off again and then on again. Now they're off for good. They were like, you know what? Screw it. We gotta go our separate ways, but we'll still fight crime together. Okay, that's fine by me. Because the damsel in distress is such a poor fool. Now she's living the lonely single life. Opportunity just went up for me with guacamole. Yes. Has Velma found true love? Well, didn't you see the second Scooby-Doo movie? She fell in love for Seth Green because the two are brainiacs. However, one thought that they were smarter than the other one, and I'll let you decide on that one. And they decided, you know what, our brain powers is way too much to have a relationship, so they dumped. So now Velma's also living the lonely single life. Could this be my lucky day? With guacamole! Yes! With Daphne broken up with Fred and Velma not finding true love, will you pull a Kelso and go out with Bo? Gee, Velma is on the market, Daphne's on the market, and you're asking me if I should pull a Kelso? Toy! I'm fucking Playboy, of course I'm gonna go out with both! Because I am the fucking Playboy. I could do with anyone as I please. So of course I'm gonna go out with Daphne and Velma. And because I've reclaimed Penny, I will have a wonderful foursome. This might be the greatest foursome in the history of mankind. Because if you've seen that scene from the first Scooby Doo movie, Velma was fucking rocking it in that bikini when that monster invaded her body. It turned her into a wicked cool girl and she became smoking hot. You wanna know why she's smoking hot? Because that actress was eventually in freaking Grandma's Boy. And she was fucking hot. Oh, and Sarah Jessica Parker is freaking hot too. So, yeah. Have those two portray those characters. Have Haley Coco portraying Penny. And I've got the greatest foursome in the history of mankind. And they will be mine. With guacamole. In fact, they're right over there waiting for me. Hi, ladies. How come Shaggy is always skinny when he eats a lot? It's like asking me why I'm skinny despite eating a lot. It's because of metabolism. Metabolism allows me to stay skinny. At least until I'm 30, and then who knows what'll happen. Shaggy stays skinny forever because he's a fucking cartoon, you fucking idiots! They could fantasize and everything in the law of physics is unabide. Meaning that nothing makes sense in the cartoon world. Which makes a lot of sense from that point of view. Hence, Shaggy will always be skinny despite the fact that he eats a lot. Hell, they should make him a fucking superpower. Let him eat a bunch of stuff, he gains superpowers, he gets instantly strong, and he becomes Surfer Dude! Because seriously, he looks like a surfer dude. Actually, he looks like a hippie, but then with superpowers, with that voice, he'll turn into Surfer Dude. He will surf away crime and save the day, and nobody can stop him at that point. Except for Scooby Doo if he takes a bunch of Scooby Snacks. Isn't that right, Scooby? Scooby-Dooby-Doo! As long as those Scooby Snacks contain guacamole. Yes. Does Mystery Inc. have a collection of bad guys that can rival Batman or Superman? No, of course not, because you can't remember one single fucking bad guy's name in Scooby Doo. Whereas in Batman and Spider-Man, they have the greatest collection of villains of all time. Because those villains you can remember by name. For Batman, well, first one that comes to mind, obviously, on everybody's thoughts are the Joker. And you got Two-Face and Penguin and Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. And I guess Catwoman, though, she's kind of neutral, so technically she's not really a full-blown one. And you got the Lizard. I mean, you got a... Oh, no, wait. The Lizard is Spider-Man. Killer Croc. That's who I'm referring to. Oh, yeah, and let's not forget the ultimate one. Bane. Oh, speaking of Bane, when are you going to return my freaking bat signal, Bane? All you had to do was ask. Boom. Thank you. Now, for Spider-Man, you have the Lizard, you have Dr. Octopus, you have both the Hobgoblin and the Green Goblin, and, of course, Venom and Carnage. Come to think of it, Spider-Man might have more villains than Batman, but Batman has the greater collection. Mystery Inc. will never top those two because you don't remember any of the villains' names. And they're never going to stack up to Batman and Spider-Man. The only way to have a collection of villains is if you can recognize them by name. You don't with Scooby Doo, so no. Is Mystery Inc. as clever as Batman? Well, doy, they have very good deductive skills just like Batman. That's all they got going for them. That and that stupid hippie van. Then how come Batman gets all the gadgets and Mystery Inc. doesn't? Well, doy, because Mystery Inc. can't afford it because they're meddling kids. Batman can afford it because he's Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne is a rich billionaire who can afford all that crap. Mystery Inc. can't. All they can afford is a stupid hippie van. Which, by the way, they painted it a pretty decent color, but seriously, are you going to be intimidated by the Mystery Machine? Not this sucker! But no, they can't afford the gadgets that Batman has. That's why Batman is a badass and Mystery Inc. is, well, Mystery Inc. With guacamole. Yes. Which would you rather drive, the Mystery Machine or the Batmobile? What is it with you and these obvious fucking questions? Doy the Batmobile, because the Batmobile is way fucking cooler. What does the Mystery Machine have? Besides its hippie colors. Nothing! It just carries a bunch of fucking meddling kids and some raggedy dog, no offense, Scooby, in the freaking van. Whereas the Batmobile has gadgets and all kinds of weaponry and all that stuff. And oh, by the way, it looks like a fucking bed. It is a badass Batmobile. So yes, I would take the Batmobile. Come to think of it, I actually own a Batmobile. But you'll never know which one it is. Because it's from the Michael Keaton era. With guacamole. Yes. Would you have gotten away with it if not for those meddling kids? Oh, darn it, I wouldn't have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids. Which 2 of them are currently waiting for me with pennies. So, if you excuse me, this is that Mizzou Playboy with the glasses saying there's no such thing as a dumb question until you ask it. You meddling kids! I mean, you dumbass! Now, if you excuse me, I have a date with 3 freaking hot fictional characters who are laying in wait over there. So, if you don't mind. Oh, ladies! It's time for the wonderful foursome in the whole wide world. Whee! Oh, yeah, I'm living the good life. Isn't that right, Scooby? Scooby-Dooby-Doo!